There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right? Cracked it. What do you mean? Yes. And there's no need. The bed is still cold. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered.
Yes? Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in...
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch. Right to work!
Hello again. How can I help you?
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and... Crumpled, the sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock. Just whatever it is. The worn and...
You can revisit the bed.
You miss. He fucked it. Shoot that shit at Kuno, pig o' naught. Fucking right, pig. Fuck no pig.
He's not worried. He's got... You need to befriend him first.
Kuno does.
Just an ordinary war. Nothing to see.
Trying to sneak.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my music? You're back.
All around you, rain keeps falling.
Sadly, what I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like you have.
Finally, time to choose sides.
Oh, come on. Corruption.
The position.
Of course. How could I...
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Oh,
The lieutenant, he's a...
Unconventional police officer.
incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a... Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought that... Oh,
The lieutenant, he's a...
Unconventional.
incredible. Did he now? Well, of course. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Evening full. The vows are blurred. No, fascism, bro. You're going to keep your... There's a... It is what...
You're back. Good. What...
Vigilance officer? What can this old carabiner do for you? Yes, I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and... She?
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she should...
Yes, it does. It's a
You see, officer.
I'm fine. No one.
No one.
Yes,
Look, officer.
the possible...
Evrart created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiners' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the...
Can we conclude the topic of my guard? Yes, it does. And no one.
No one.
Yes,
Look, officer.
the possibility.
Evrart created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiners' pension...
It's not charity. Up there.
Something about him has changed. He's calmer somehow.
Yes. Like I... Yes, I'm an... Yes, it does. No one.
No.
Yes,
Look, officer.
the possibility.
Evrart created this job for René.
Look, officer. Yes. Like I said, unfortunate in Martinet. Cop is a... If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an...
Hey. Psst. Psst. Yes, you.
Vigilance officer? What can this old carabiner do for you? Yes, I'm an old man. don't sleep more than a few hours. Yes, it does. It's a private.
You see,
I'm fine. No one.
No one?
Yes,
look, officers. The
possibility.
Evrart created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and pity.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it does. And it's a private.
You see, officer.
I'm fine. No one.
No one?
Yes,
Look, officers.
the possibility.
Evrart created this job for.
Oh,
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Like I said.
It's you again. What is it?
A bullet.
Indeed.
Well, it's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence?
You know what? Around the bullet, man. That's a good one. Shit! Yeah.
No, he meant...
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
Never been.
it's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are.
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not budge. The old cobalt paint.
I've got nothing to say to you.
It's you again. What is it?
Stop shitting.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
For God's...
Sounds like...
They're not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat. Of course it can...
Easy, babe.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
for something?
The payphone. The file cabinet stands steady as ever. And the unlocked drawer, hundreds of and the same material. You already went through all of these. The drawer slides shut.
Your raised descent has only...
This is the... A rusting control panel with... Before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna...
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
This orange machine, turning the crank, feels oddly satisfying. You slip your no. This is if you want to try.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you...
This orange machine is dead still. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dream. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood. The ice, you see the...
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open. I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon... A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Seems like an old bunker. It means there are...
He likes this find.
It means there are...
He likes this find. The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly. A friendly cartoon bear. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate. The paper still smells.
Good question.
Somewhere in the past.
I know. At least it's not...
The fridge sits empty. The paper still...
Good question.
Somewhere in the past. It's summer. As she makes, her mother rushes to...
I know. At least it's not...
The fridge sits empty. Thick layer of coal dust.
Looks like it. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent... Looks like it. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
It's dark. The echo...
What are you doing? Wait, really? We should investigate.
Both cables are unplugged from the... Somewhere in the dark. A giant electric... Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current. Happy and contented. This must be it. You knock side.
I guess no one is in.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds. You try to... Finally, the door unlocks with the sound of the good job as you hold... This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty. A row of mugs sits on the shelf, a little ring. The lieutenant picks up one of...
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, you're broken.
There's the missing... And now the...
An interesting little... Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way.
Master, nothing. You're right. Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you.
Looking for something?
Yes?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? Just as I thought. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men racist mugs and I have so much...
Yes.
Oh, no. Believe me, Harry. But he does live nearby.
Would he?
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. By now, I'm... Harry, this...
You mean our victim?
A security contract.
He performs a motion as if...
I'm talking big. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They... No, Harry, the elephant. Now, I haven't Yes, but enough about me. One of them got...
By...
Harry, we got...
An entire neighborhood of... killers.
Potentially, Harry. There's a militant... They're like...
So deep.
He probably...
Aren't you worried?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez, so they
He was...
How odd. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can, how do I? Last winter, these guys
So you believe...
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys, of course. You're always one step ahead of me. Tribunal?
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
You're right. You're right. My sleep isn't your concern. Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself. Oh, they are... Old Theo used to...
Interesting.
They're almost... Work with them.
Separate one from the herd.
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet... You would die... Angus? Actually... Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim. But of course.
You can...
Also, Harry, here... I'm not...
The lieutenant watches you pocket.
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more... Was it a good... I don't know what... Yes, Harry.
A man of... He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Just but...
Kingsman.
And what would...
Once again, I require nothing
It depends.
But...
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. I'm glad you... There's a nameless little street on the coast.
Water drips from the eave.
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for... You bring joy to my... You need to get... Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13... Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming. By all means, Harry. What's on...
Take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum. It doesn't... The youth center cuts into the...
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine.
Before the cargo container, you attempt to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. This is an... The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides shut.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Yeah, the janitor who gave... Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel. Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help? Los Ardi? They're sort of like you.
Hello again, sir. It's a bookstore.
Whoa, whoa.
That is a book. A postcard? Board games are like little... My pleasure. Anything else you'd like? Okay, sir. I'll try. My name is... Feel free to step in. I'm signalling that the store is open. Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum. I do my studies at home. Mum says it's...
There is
Mum says it's peach. Cursed in the way that may... Exactly. But they shouldn't be. But they... Of course, sir. Crime fiction is about... It's exciting. You don't look much like... Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. What's that mean? And everything's better now, sir? That's great, sir.
She looks at the...
Why is that? That sounds smart. If you say so, sir. Maybe you can show me some real police. It's the type... Or there could be a story about a poor... These are not very common. Well, it happens. Those are unhappy books for most of the pages. That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like every... I guess. Yes. I haven't read many. I'm sure she can help out. Anything else? Maybe some about other books? Oh, I think that's...
Seems like most people who read...
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if... No. I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
You fell to... She waits.
Come on, don't be silly. That's not a proper deduction. Hello again, sir.
You broke down. I suppose just a door. I hope you're happy.
Host Almighty.
Of course. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doom.
Her facade is...
But before we go... Yes, the malignant entity that lives... No, some unnatural magic, I assume. You should...
If you're really interested...
Okay, but please, the curse. It's the curse. Everyone knows that there's something wrong with this building. It's not good.
Such wraiths may prove it.
Yes, the wards help to keep the doom. Oh, this. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. Yes, the Simonees are very crafty, and they're...
The woman before you scans...
A book about cockatoos? Goodness, you were already... Everything is on the shelves. Take...
She smiles and nods. Hey, so we've been monitoring... The barbell waits patiently.
It's dark. And the flashlight works right.
Some areas are...
Your flashlight, some of the writing has faded.